Cinema Asylum podcast. I'm Dyllan, one of two superhero and sci-fi experts.
I'm Matthew, the other superhero and sci-fi expert who's eating chocolate.
I'm surprised that you didn't try to do a Joker impression.
There's always room for that.
Fuck off. All right. Today we're going to be reviewing four Batman fan films.
We got Dead End, Joker's Wild, Death Wish, and The Oath.
All were really good. I really dug them. Let's start with Death End, or Dead End, not Death End. Might as well have been. Okay, so in case anybody doesn't know what Batman Dead End is, it's Batman versus Alien versus Predator.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
And this is like an old school fan film, like 2004.
Dude, it definitely looks it. But I liked it. Just right off the bat. I really like the I don't know if it's exactly what they were going for, but I feel like it was. It was very Alex Ross-esque.
It was. I didn't think of that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, just the lighting itself, like that. That coupled with the fact that the suit was very obviously Alex Ross based. Yeah, when he was like pulling it down during the opening montage.
Yeah.
He pulled down the shirt, and I was like, I wonder what that reminds me of. But it looked really good.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
We got that goated,
The cape pole.
yeah,
Oh.
out of the shadows.
I need more of that. James Gunn.
My boy.
We need it. We need it. That's one of the most badass things that Batman can ever do in any project ever.
And we only got it in a fan film so far.
Yeah. Like, nobody else has done it. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the coolest that Batman can ever look. I'll defend that. It's cooler than him, like, being broody on top of a gargoyle while it's raining.
Yeah.
Like, that's cooler than that. and Batman's an edgy boy, so he looks real cool when he's edgy.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I thought that I like the one thing that I always really appreciate, and when anybody does anything Predator related, is when they give it their own unique spin on
like the red
Predator
suit
design. Yeah. I really dug that. I don't think that we'd ever seen that in any Predator stuff before. I really loved it. I read the original Batman versus Predator comic.
Yeah.
And it was so good. I honestly, the fact that somebody had the gall to do this in 2004 is astounding.
And the Alien and Predator costumes look great.
They did. They
really put the effort into it.
Admittedly, Alien was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Alien as a costume is a lot harder to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you have to pull off the right costume, but you have to get somebody skinny enough to pull it off. And I think that they did pretty well here.
They did.
I feel like any part of the costumes that like felt cheesy or low budget
Was Batman's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just, at least watching it today, like, because, watching it back in the day, it was like, this looks amazing.
That would have been one of the greatest things ever back in 2004.
Yeah, like watching it back in 2004, it would be like, this looks so realistic, like it's one of those things where I grew up, well, technically I grew up with like PS1, PS2, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like I mainly played like Xbox 360.
Right.
When I first started playing Xbox 360 was when I had Arkham City.
Okay.
It was right when that came out. I was like, this looks awesome. This is amazing. This looks insane. It's so realistic. Comparing it to now,
Yeah.
This look great.
I'm trying to look up when YouTube started.
It was early, because it was roughly around that time, because Smosh started 2005 ish, and they weren't even one of the first channels.
YouTube was 2005, so this was pre-YouTube.
Yeah.
So how do you release fan films back then?
Forums.
Okay.
Forums. You make fan sites for it.
True. Yeah.
Like you really had to like think about it back then.
Yeah.
Like back then, this looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I still think that in terms of like
It holds up pretty well.
Yeah, I think that with what they did, it holds up well. It's just the obvious like quality things where
Yeah.
you would expect it not to.
I wish it was a little bit longer though, and we had like a final answer.
Yes.
Like 20 minutes maybe.
like I said, after it ended, you know Batman won.
Nah.
You know Batman won.
With enough prep time.
Well, okay, so there were what? At least 4 Predators.
And like 3 aliens.
Yeah, and at least 3 aliens.
Batman won.
Batman won. like Alien and the aliens and the Predators, they were doing the most work there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like
They're gonna kill
Batman
each
got
other
the
up.
cuts in when he could.
Yeah.
But no, he absolutely made it out of that. Now, if he had to call his own backup, whatever. But Batman cleared. let's just be honest. He at least whooped ass enough for the Predators to be like, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Like respect, we'll leave.
I'd like to see that Red Predator in the movies though.
That'd be cool.
That was
Yeah.
really cool looking.
Yeah, that was a really awesome design. I love that.
Yeah, when I first watched it, it's like, oh crap.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He really does have that shit on. All right.
The Flash Predator. Just quick dab.
They start to lose. He runs back in time. No, I liked it. I thought it was really
The bomb
good.
says time back by 30 minutes instead of blowing up.
Well, okay, like I was like half expecting that when the first Predator went down, because I was expecting that like from Arnold's. But I dug this. This is great. I would like a more full-fledged version of this. It was good.
I've got an impression for this. Batman doing Arnold. You are one ugly mother.
Listen, Arnold already got Freeze. I don't think he needs Batman now. Impression or not.
You are one ugly mother.
You're driving me bats.
You're not sending me to the cooler. Shoot, Batman. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Dude, I will defend Arnold's Freeze till my dying breath. I swear to God. It may not be a great adaptation of Freeze, but it's fun.
The one-liners sell it.
It is. They do. Oh
Stay
my God.
cool, bird boy.
Well, it's like my favorite Batman game is Lego Batman, the first one.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people are like, really? But like, I grew up with it as a kid. Also, it was awesome. Mothman was in it.
The worst character objectively in that movie is Batgirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poison Ivy's not. Okay, no. Bane. Not Batgirl, Bane. And then Batgirl.
Well, I mean, Batgirl was just not necessary.
No.
I want Batgirl being projects, but
Not that.
no, I just, it was
It was shoehorned in. It didn't make
1000%. Oh, Alfred's my uncle, grandpa. I can't remember. Cousin? Oh, I don't even know. They were like, oh yeah,
Cousin, brothers,
it's something. I don't know.
significant other, same thing.
Twins. No. No, I really like this. This is really cool. I will love a full-fledged project of this.
Yes, this would be awesome.
Give us a Elseworld animated feature.
Yes. Yes.
I need that
100%.
so bad.
We can't get it though now because Disney owns AVP, and Disney will not work with DC probably.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Both James Gunn and Feige said, never say never. When it came to a crossover between Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a little... Disney does some weird shit from time to time.
I do feel like animated's more likely though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want something animated because I feel like that would be not only one of the best ways to go about it,
Yeah.
but also to do it within a reasonable budget and also deliver on quality.
I feel like franchise crossovers animated is more likely.
Yes.
I think eventually if they do Marvel and DC, I think eventually we'll get Justice League Avengers.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
We've already got Batman Ninja Turtles. I'd like to see the Justice League Power Rangers eventually.
you know what? I agreed on all of it. But let me throw another one out there. Justice League versus Godzilla.
Yes.
It was another series that came out, same vein.
There goes Tokyo.
Oh, dude. I need it bad. Injected in my veins, baby. A Batman versus Alien versus Predator animated project would slay so hard.
Just like that normal hour and a half. Yeah.
I love it. I think that they can nail it. They can do something unique to with it too, because I don't think the Batman versus because I think that they've done a couple
they've done
stories
a
with that, where it was Batman versus
Alien,
Predator or Batman versus Alien. I think that they've done a couple stories of it, but I don't think that they've ever brought the Bat family into it.
That's what I was gonna say. Nightwing's King the Chestburster.
Probably ends up being Jason.
But since his booty's so prominent, would it come out his butt instead of his chest?
Probably. Listen, man, they've made Nightwing mega caked up recently. I don't know what it is. They need to tone it down a little bit, or not. I'm not complaining. I know a lot of people aren't too. So
the Batman Harley Quinn animated movie.
Hardly no.
But yeah, I'd say this is probably 3.5.
Yeah. I think it held up pretty well. I would say 3.5.
If it was longer and had better quality, it would have been better.
Yeah, I probably would have bumped up to a 4.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that room for improvement with a fan film.
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of rating fan films.
Right.
It's like, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to see a 10 out of 10.
Right.
Or at least I haven't yet.
I'd say the closest one we've gotten so far is that Punisher one and Logan the Wolf.
I was going to say Time Travel Treehouse.
Well, that wasn't a fan film.
I know that wasn't a fan film. But like, I feel like fan films, short films all have like that room.
Okay.
Yeah, because like, if I had to rate on my enjoyment, and this is the reason why I always give things like 4 stars on Letterboxd, there's always room for improvement with quality, at least. Like, you could tell an amazing story. I think that they did it. They absolutely did it there. Yeah, the quality. That.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it. Yeah, I'd agree. 3.5. Move on to Joker's Wild.
Yep. David Howard Thornton.
Yeah. As soon as we saw him in like the background, I was like, yeah, that's David Howard Thornton. just his movements. You can tell that he pulled a little bit from art.
Yeah.
At least a little. Got you, Tug.
Yeah.
I like that bit.
I have a hot take.
Go ahead.
I feel like with his demeanor and stuff, with the right script, he could be the next like a live action Mark Hamill.
Elaborate.
Just how his like mannerisms and stuff. He seems a lot like Mark Hamill from the animated series.
So like he embodies it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see that. Yeah, for sure. I do have one small gripe about it.
Okay. Besides the leather jackets?
Yeah, but besides that, please.
That was annoying.
I feel like they put more money into the prosthetics than the costumes. And that's kind of my issue.
Yes.
Because I think that they should have done a little less makeup around his chin.
Yeah. It was a little bit too prominent.
Yeah, well, not only was it a little too prominent, but that prosthetic was thick.
Yeah.
Like, I saw his lip detach from it. I feel like when... I feel like you're... and like, Joker is one of those characters where, of course, there's going to be heavy prosthesis if they're trying to do that, like, that permanent smile real practically.
It's
of course,
Permaclown.
Of course they're going to do... of course they're going to do that, but I feel like... I don't know how much makeup they put on David Howard Thornton for art.
Right, I have no clue. I've not seen the Starfire movies.
Yeah, like, so I don't... He seems like he has a very slim face.
Yeah.
So them like extending that chin out to where it was almost like I'm just shooting from the hip here with first thing that comes to mind. You know how when you look at like sarcophagi for Egyptian like royalty and stuff like that,
Yeah.
when it comes to the guys, they'll have the thick ass goatee sticking out.
Yeah.
It felt like that. It's like I had like a slight issue with that, especially when you especially like after you pointed out the costume,
Right.
because you pointed out the costumes before we saw anything.
Yeah, because I've already watched it.
Yeah, I you could have pulled away from from the makeup a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they would have spent just as much either way. So like they probably want to get their use out of it.
Most of the money they probably honestly spent on David Howard Thornton.
Yeah, 1000%. But oh no, I just I saw that chin. I was like, every other part of it looks great aside from the costumes.
Yeah.
Every other part of it looks great. I like the. I think the guy that played Jason did well.
Yeah.
I think that he did really good. Obviously, David Howard Thornton did great.
I thought Batman's yell at the end was kind of stupid, though.
Yeah. They could have.
That could have been. That was on par with Darth Vader's no.
Dude, that was worse than Darth
was.
Vader's no.
It was.
Because, like, I can at least excuse Darth Vader's no,
Yeah,
you know? Because, like, Darth Vader isn't fully Darth Vader at that point. He's
Right.
still Anakin. He's still that
It's still in
moody
pain,
fucking
yeah.
20-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I can at least excuse that.
This sounded like, I don't know, like someone stepped on his tail or something.
Well, like, I understand that it's like they wanted Batman to lose it. But
it didn't sound like Batman losing it.
it didn't. Yeah, like, that wasn't Batman. That was a guy in a Batman costume.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like, no shade to the guy who played it. They probably should have gotten somebody else.
That was not it.
Because, like, he was... Sorry, man. I really am. I try not to be critical of things, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I couldn't find a good thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't... The best thing that I could find was that you were in the shadows most of the time.
Yeah.
And even then, the silhouette that you gave off wasn't Batman.
No.
Like it wasn't even Batman when he's unstable. It was drunk Batman. It was, this dude was not ready to clock the fuck in.
No.
like that's what it was. I'm sorry to the dude.
Yeah.
I don't like bad mouthing people's performance.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to other critics on the channel.
We're just perfectionists when it comes to superhero stuff. That's what it is.
Yeah, I just it's not even like, because the other I can nitpick everything else. Every other fan film that we have watched tonight,
Yeah.
I can nitpick everything. But I can see that they tried to embody it. You know, like if every other performance that we've seen tonight, and I'm saying that because this is the only one where I was like, okay.
Yeah.
This is the only one tonight, both across the Batman ones that we've watched and the Superman ones. Sorry, breaking immersion. But across all of them, this is the only one where I was like, that the guy who played this character just
Wasn't
they
it?
they should have gotten somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they casted this guy without doing a read or what, but dude, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're a great actor.
Yeah,
This just wasn't the role for you.
No, I would like to. When I see Batman, I see him in the shadows, and they kept him in the shadows like all of it.
You want to feel threatened.
You want to feel threatened. You want to feel an aura coming off this dude.
Yeah.
And I get that he was distraught, and Batman, when he's distraught, does lose it.
Yeah.
But like I said, this isn't Batman losing it.
Right.
This is like he stumbled in off the fucking street, half a bottle of whiskey in hand. Like, and not even the Thomas Wayne Batman.
No. When Batman's distraught, he doesn't weep. He goes and finds 5 other kids.
Yeah, I just, it didn't feel like there was rage.
No.
Yeah, like it was just like the how can I compare it to? Okay.
Robin and at the beginning of Titans. F Batman.
Have you seen those? I don't think I can't remember if it was College Humor or if it was BuzzFeed. I know that there's a major difference there.
Yeah, I've not seen either one.
Well, either way, they do funny Batman skits.
Okay, I've not seen those.
I think it's College Humor, but it's like a parody of Christian Bale's Batman.
Okay.
It's a sandwich. Like it was.
Where were the other drugs going?
Yeah, it's. They do a very unserious version of Batman.
Oh, okay.
I
would not like that.
I feel like this guy. Well, it's all skits. It's parodies. It's just for jokes. Yeah, it's if you like fun.
I take Batman seriously.
Yeah, I know. Well, it just felt like that. It was like it's like the guy prepared for the role by watching those.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I truly am. I'm not somebody who's heavily critical of people's performances because I recognize that like people normally
put
give
effort into it.
Yeah, they normally give what they can. It's just, dude, I don't feel like you put in Batman.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I didn't like the fact that we didn't get the crowbar. It was teased throughout the whole thing, and they didn't actually use the crowbar. There was too many creative liberties. Between the leather jackets and it was just too many creative liberties that didn't float my boat.
I'm more or less okay not using the crowbar, just because of how often we've seen them use the crowbar. Yes, it's a staple to the story.
It's the greatest hits.
Oh, so now you do your fucking Joker impression.
I was saving it.
Well, okay. He probably fucked Robin up with the crowbar first.
True.
So maybe he didn't want to overplay it.
Right.
I see Joker being like, this one's played a little too much. Let's go here. Let's get weird.
Let's use it for dramatic effect.
Yeah. No,
I am an Oscar performer.
I am a thespian, first and foremost. Read about me in the papers. What are your thoughts? I feel like I've talked a little bit more on it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. I was really looking forward to this when it came out. I wasn't as impressed as I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Like I said, David Howard Thornton embodies Mark Hamill. I feel like he could do a Mark Hamill-esque Joker in live action.
Yeah.
If they brought him, because he's campaigning for the DCU.
I'd be all for it.
He works.
Yeah.
He works. Better prosthetics though.
Yeah,
it would look different in the DCU. So.
Yeah, I know. This is a fan film.
Yeah.
Keep that in perspective. That's why I don't want to be too critical about the prosthetics. Even though I was like, that fucking chin. Like,
landing an airplane on that chin.
Dude, pretty sure you cut glass with that fucking chin. I think that, like I said, I think the rest of his prosthetics were great. I like the brow piece. I like the cheek piece.
Yeah.
I like what they did, how they contoured with the rest of his mouth.
Yeah.
When it came to the actual makeup aspect of it, the actual coloring, it was literally just the chin. The chin I had the biggest issue with. Otherwise, amazing. I loved it.
We got some great puns.
we did. I forget what the one he said about the one that he did with his eye. I love that bit.
Yeah. We don't see eye to eye or something.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty goofy.
Powerline. We need more Powerline in the Disney animated universe. Go ahead.
Yeah. The gore scenes were actually pretty brutal.
I liked it.
Yeah, ripping out the tongue.
Yeah, it's it's the more brutal side of the Joker that you don't see.
Right. You seem to only see it in fan films.
But yeah, I think it's because of how like brutal it can be.
Yeah.
Because like
Because Joker is brutal. They just have to shy away in the movies.
yeah, it's like camera pan.
Yeah.
It's either camera pan or it's the post effect.
Because the movies are all PG-13.
Yeah.
So Joker is a very R-rated character in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
So you have to make some creative choices to hide the brutality of the character.
Yeah. Like he's not just telling jokes and doing like practical jokes that go too far.
Yeah.
Or like Jigsaw's version of practical jokes. Let me say that.
Well,
it's not just that.
One thing I pointed out about Joker the movie is that one of the reasons I'm not the biggest fan of it is because they make you feel sympathetic for him.
Yeah.
And I go back to The Dark Knight Returns where he does the late night talk show. So I hear you've killed around 600 people. This is a sensitive man. No, it's okay. I want people to get me. That's why I'm going to kill everyone in this room.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to feel sorry for him.
No, like the first incarnation of Joker was a pure-blooded psychopath.
Yeah.
And like they had to tone him down in the comics.
Yeah.
Like I like seeing brutal Joker.
Yes.
I will say it doesn't pan out for every audience.
No.
I feel like a lot of audiences wouldn't be prepared for it. Honestly, I say fuck them, but
Yeah.
no, I like it here.
Yeah.
I think it was like you said. I think that's. Oh, I'm bleeding. Uh-oh. Like I said, I think it was done well here. Let's get to the point.
So we end that one with, oh, how'd the line go? If he won't spill his guts, then I guess I'll have to.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that part of it. I was like, holy shit, dude.
He gutted him.
I'm all for it. That was, and it was, I liked how they did it too.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do it with the main hand.
Right.
Like he had another one ready.
Yeah.
And that's a Joker move.
It is.
Like I feel like if they would have went from the throat down and like cut that way, like
yeah.
No, I like it because Joker is very catch you off your guard.
Yes.
Like that because he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like he's somebody who's not predictable.
Right.
And I like that, and it's one of those not to be like oh well magicians, but like the closer you are, the less you see.
Yeah.
And it's damn, reminding me to tell you about my Mr. Miracle movie idea.
Okay.
I have an interesting thing that I thought about when we were doing our Superman episode.
Okay.
But no, I like that, and for Joker, who is somebody who does a lot of like twisted magic, basically.
Yeah.
Or twisted practical magic. I'll say stage magic, whatever.
Yeah.
For somebody that pulls a lot from stage magic, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that they put that in there because that's exactly what it is. You pay attention to this hand while you don't see what the other one's doing.
Right.
I dug that. It's cool. Even if that wasn't on purpose, that was cool.
Right.
Yeah. I like this. I liked it. Obvious gripes aside.
Yeah. I'm a little bit more critical of this one. I'll give this one a 2.5 star.
Yeah. I'll say 3.
Okay.
I'll say 3 solely because of David Hawthorne.
Yeah, because his performance was great.
Yeah, he was awesome in it.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Like I said, I could tell that he brought Art the Clown in it.
Yes.
And I'm all for it. Just better costuming, please.
Yeah.
Better costuming and better chin prosthesis. Yeah,
Now,
I dug it.
Now I think we have a death wish. So?
I wish dying were easy.
Nice. So this one is set in the Schumacher verse.
Yeah. Which technically is a continuation of the Burton verse. Technically,
Not
I don't
really.
like to consider it
No.
as one, but
I feel like this is Schumacher's second best film in his universe. I'd say Forever, then this one, then Robin. I just wish this was full length. I really wish this was a full 2 hours.
Yes, agreed.
So the thing I was going to tell you, hear me out. Elseworlds movie, Justice for George Clooney.
See, okay, listen.
Here we go.
Listen. I'm not John. I actually dug Clooney as Batman. Because he nails Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Like, he pulls it off super well. Again, Keaton is my Batman. Through and through.
Which we'll get to that in a few minutes.
Yeah. like Batman Returns is my favorite Batman of all time.
Yeah.
Batman movie of all time.
Yeah.
It's not the best one, but it's my favorite.
Yeah.
I want Clooney as Batman so bad. To return as Elseworlds so bad.
Yeah.
Because I know the common gripe, and yes, John, I'm targeting you on this one.
Let him cook.
See, when people are like, oh, well, John specifically at least, I'm going to drag her through the mud on this. Every time that he brings it up, I want to say something. I try not to, but he's not here, so you know what? Screw it, let's do this. The thing is, when John brings up George Clooney as Batman, he's like, George Clooney was awful as Batman. No, he was written poorly as Batman. That's the difference. He was cheesy as fuck. like it was literally that movie became a toy ad.
Yes.
That's all it was by the end of it. It was just to sell merch.
Yeah.
And Schumacher himself has come out to say it.
If it was in line with Forever, if it would have been like an actual sequel, like on par with Forever, it wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah. I
because he likes Forever.
Which fucking blows my mind. I just ow. The issue was never George Clooney as Batman. Never.
It was the writing.
It was the writing. So if we could get George Clooney as a less goofy, less product placement Batman, if we get him like that, it would have been awesome. I'm so down for that.
What if we got the same cast of characters too? We get Batman, Nightwing, Oracle, Tim Drake, Cassie, Poison Ivy, Harley, and Scarecrow.
Do you think they could get Chris O'Donnell back?
Maybe.
Dude, I don't know. have you seen him talk about his biggest shame?
No, it's Batman and Robin.
It is. He still has the Robin suit.
He does?
Yeah. Last I saw this years ago, so he could have gotten rid of it. But I saw something where he said that he keeps the Robin suit in a plastic bin in his basement.
To remind him never again.
Not just to remind him never again, but it's one of those things that he doesn't want to get rid of, but he can feel it in the house. So I'm kind of like, I wonder if they could, but at the same time, I doubt it.
Nah.
Like that move, in my opinion, it was a downgrade. But that man moved on to NCIS money.
Yeah.
Like he started getting that bank. So I don't know, but Elseworlds George Clooney Batman movie. Let's do it.
With the same group
Please.
of characters, too.
Yes, please.
Like, this could be a proper sequel.
I need it bad.
Yeah.
I need it bad. Again, tap it. My veins, DC, please. Gun.
Cassandra Cain. Proper Cassandra Cain in a movie.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Proper Batgirl.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got screwed out of the Leslie Grace one.
Yeah.
We've got to get Batgirl in either the DCU or an Elseworlds movie.
We're probably going to get her in the DCU at some point. I mean, with how many Batman family members that we've already... Are we getting Oracle?
I'm assuming so, because it's Damian already. So she'll probably already be Oracle. So we'll either get... If we're going to get Batgirl, it's either going to be Stephanie or Cassandra.
Well, I mean, if they even want to adapt the Killing Joke... Or no, I wouldn't say adapt the Killing Joke, but like, have the Killing Joke story in there.
Yeah.
Because that's a really heavy story.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're someone said the Authority is going to be on par with the Boys, so in terms of like brutality and stuff.
Yeah, but that's to be expected from the Authority. Like not to say that it shouldn't be expected from Batman with what we've already discussed.
Yeah.
Like with the Joker being who he is and stuff. Not to
Or do
say
you
that
mean
it
just
isn't
in the
that bad.
Batman canon itself?
I mean the Batman canon itself.
Okay, I thought you meant in the overall DCU. I was gonna say the DCU is gonna go there.
No, I know that the DCU is going to go darker places.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm not sure if I want.
The Batman too.
Yeah, because
because I feel like Batman DCU is gonna be more light. Not maybe not Schumacher light, but lighter. And then the Robert Pattinson's gonna be the darker stuff.
Well, I think that what it's going to be is I think it's going to be a cross between, and I hate saying this, but I think that's going to be a cross between Snyder's Batman and Batman Returns.
Okay.
Just knowing James Gunn, seeing the stuff that Andy Machette's done since he's the one writing Brave and the Bold.
Yeah. I just hope he's not like in Flash.
No, see, Flash, I don't fully put on Andy Muschietti.
Okay. Because Affleck was not good in Flash for the few scenes he was in.
Well, I mean, with how many reshoots there were, you just don't know how true it is to everything.
Right.
And, like, I also feel like Affleck at that point was fully phoning it in. Because how many years were they trying to get this movie done?
Right.
And then how many years did it take for it to come out?
Yeah, so 6 years? 5 years?
Yeah. And it'd been in development hell for well over 10.
Yeah.
No, I say specifically Snyder's Affleck.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, Andy Muschietti, I don't fully blame for what happened to Flash.
Right.
I blame WB for the most part for what happened to Flash.
Because he's a good director.
He is. It was great.
I love it.
A lot of people love it. Yeah.
It is great.
I still haven't seen Chapter 2. I don't know when I will.
Don't bother.
See, that's the thing that makes me want to see it more, because I'm not a big horror fan.
Right.
And I'm also somebody who fucking despises clowns. So that's
thing.
Cards are already stacked against me for that. But
my thing is, horror movies are usually better, shorter, and to the point.
Okay.
Chapter 2 was 3 hours almost.
Yeah, I heard it was long as fuck.
And it's like Oppenheimer was for me. It's like, well, not Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, there was just that one spot. But it's like some of the Lord of the Rings movies. As much as I love the Lord of the Rings movies, I don't like it as much. But like, here's an ending. No. 10 minutes later, here's an ending. No, here's the ending. No, and it just keeps going.
What, so you mean the Batman?
Yeah.
No shade. Love the Batman here.
Yeah.
No, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It felt like it was over an hour and a half in, and it goes on for another hour and a half.
But before we get to Andy Muschietti's DC thing, and then even further backwards to the fan film, before we get back to that, I do have one question about Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Is the turtle in it?
I don't remember. I've only seen it once.
Okay. Because I know that there was like a giant space turtle or something like that in the book.
I don't remember that.
And I heard that it was supposed to be in Chapter 2, but I thought that I also heard that it got taken out. I don't really know.
I'll have to watch both parts again soon, because I've got the second part now on Blu-ray.
Yeah, the only friend that I had that read the book that would have been able to tell me, I ended up dropping as a friend.
Oh.
So for a couple reasons. He said something really suspicious about the first movie, about a specific scene from the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
yeah,
we good.
A little bit.
See you later.
Yeah.
I'll call you never.
Yeah.
But no, I think I have high hopes for Andy Muschietti doing the Batman movie. I think that James Gunn is going to like help him do it right. Not to say that Andy Muschietti couldn't do it right, but I just place a lot more of the blame on WB and their mishandling of DC as a whole.
Yeah. I will say,
I put more on that.
Behind Superman, Swamp Thing is my most anticipated movie. For the main DCU. Obviously, the Batman Part 2 is the most anticipated, but
yeah. Okay, I got you. For the DCU, aside from
all those
Superman and Brave and the Bold, huh?
Although there's Teen Titans too, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm most excited for Booster Gold.
That's a TV show.
I know, but it's I'm more excited for
saying of
that
the
than
movies,
like
yeah.
a bunch of the other movies.
Yeah.
Like the other stuff that we've gotten announced. Like I'm more excited for that, especially with the rumored casting. I don't know if it was official or not.
Which casting?
Kumail Nanjiani.
I think it's official. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Because I read a thread recently from DCU updates, and they didn't have that
Yeah.
casting on there, and
It's
they were
not
trying to list off official
official,
stuff.
But he like followed James Gunn, and James Gunn followed him or something. Or
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm really excited about that. Kumail Nanjiani is awesome.
yeah.
But no, back to the fan film.
Yeah.
Sorry, we detoured for
Yeah.
a minute. No, I thought it was good. I liked
Yeah.
it.
It's
I thought
cheesier. It does fit in the Schumacher verse, but
it was.
the Bat Family plan.
That was good. That was good.
It was.
I gotta say for
That's
for
what, like,
a
the
universe that
back
has
credit
that Batman Forever card,
Yeah.
or expiration none.
Yeah. That's the same vibe.
Yes, 1000%. I loved it. That was one of those like in-universe storytelling things where it's like that's on par.
Yeah.
I think that it was really funny. I think that was funny that they gave Robin a recolored Batman suit.
Yeah.
Which I thought that they did the cape really well. I
Yeah.
dug that. I like how they tried to make the connection
Yeah.
to cover up the fact that it was a Batman suit.
That was supposed to be Tim, right? I'm assuming so.
Yeah, because it must have been Dick as Nightwing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think that he was a little flirty with Barbara.
Yeah. Because I don't think it was Jason.
Okay.
So it must have been Tim then.
It must have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if we get another one of these, can we get like one with the Batmobile?
Yay.
People have them. You can
I know.
loan them. Honestly, I would just love for
I
that
wanna buy
Batmobile
one
to get more
eventually.
screen time.
Yeah.
No, I dug this. This is cool.
I liked the girl who played Poison Ivy. She was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that she did a really good job too.
I love that scene with Harley though, where she's like trying to hit him like Nightwing, and she's chained up and she's like swinging. And he's like, "Do you know how insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly with no different result?" So she throws the glove at him, and then he whips one of his batons at her head. Ow, that hurt!
Yeah, dude, he did that. I was like, oh my god, like police brutality, crap. Or is it Cape brutality? I don't know.
Yeah, Cape brutality. Just no chill
Yeah.
at all.
Dude, he was like, I've had it up to here. These damn clowns. That was I like that the fact that they actually got him a Nightwing suit.
Yeah.
that was cool. The Cassie suit was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is the best Cassie we got in live action.
Yeah, for damn sure.
Actually, I think there might be another fan film with her in it, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I'd have to look it up. I haven't seen the other one, if so. So, as of what I've seen, this is better than Birds of Prey.
To
We
be
got
fair, when it
robbed
comes to
with
adaptations,
Yeah.
I
Birds
feel
of Prey
like
was
there's
not the vibe for Cassie.
Yeah. No, I dug this. This is really cool. I wish more fan films wouldn't be afraid to pull from that universe.
Yeah. There are so many Dark Knight fan films.
I believe it. I believe it. That's absolutely what a lot of filmmakers aspire for Batman to be.
Yeah. We'll definitely do more Batman fan films one day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for it.
We'll have to watch Red Hood: The Fallen.
You're gonna shoot me for this one.
What?
I have never seen any of the Bat in the Sun ones.
You've not seen any of the superpower beatdowns or anything?
No, I've seen Superpower Beatdowns. I've
So
seen
you
that
haven't
entire
seen, like,
series.
So you haven't seen City of Scars Are Dying Is Easy?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of those. So the first, I think the first like full-fledged thing that I'll see from Bat in the Sun, unless we watch their Batman movies first.
Yeah,
It's
we'll,
gonna be
we'll
Legend
do
of
their
White
Batman
Dragon.
ones first.
Can we do it after?
Yeah.
Because I want the first one that I see to be the one with JDF.
Yeah.
Okay. I dug this. This is really cool. I really liked it.
Yeah, 4 stars.
Yeah. I agree. 4 stars.
Yeah.
I think that everybody was casted really well.
Yeah. Batman's voice was a little bit sketch, but it's not a major nitpick.
Yeah, you
I
can
think it
tell
was
what he's
just
trying to
recording
do.
quality. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that he was trying to imitate Clooney a bit.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was
Yeah.
whatever. It worked.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Keaton,
Bread and butter.
this had you going.
Well, it doesn't. It didn't help that I wasn't playing with my little fidget that I got. But dude, I just
This made you a very happy man.
I need all the Keaton Batman projects in the world.
Do you agree with me though that it should be canon?
Yes. Yes.
It fits.
Yeah,
It fits in perfectly.
I dug it. I like the connections that they made early on.
For record, this is called The Oath.
Yes. Sorry. I really like that. The costumes here,
It's on point.
awesome. Well, not even just like the bat suit. I feel like
Just the whole universe looks on point.
yeah, because it's
Even the
such a
Gotham
like
City look
like
at the beginning.
yeah, it's neat. It's like the Keatonverse has always been like
Noir.
neo 20s noir Gotham.
I'd say 40s.
Would you?
Yeah.
It just feels 20s or 30s to me. Because it's got like the zoot suit feel, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's got like they're about to pop out of the speakeasy, you know? like I dug that. I really like that.
Yeah.
And like it's easy to be like the Batman costume was so good.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that.
It was on point. It
It
really was
was.
Michael Keaton's suit.
Yeah, I love it. It was awesome. But I also the just overall, because I don't remember. We didn't have a whole lot of police that looked like that in the Keatonverse, or at least shown on screen.
Right. We only saw like the detectives.
Yeah, that
the
was mostly
suits.
it. Yeah. I like the design of
The uniforms. Yeah.
of the uniform here. Yeah, it was really cool. I thought that they nailed it. That suit, that
Jimmy Atlas.
yeah, Alice's suit, impeccable.
Yeah.
Like that was,
That was old school mobster.
yeah, like slight insight. I'm somebody who has a little, I'm somebody who has a foot in the wardrobe industry, kind of, but like I also like keep up to date on like men's tailoring and stuff like that. So like just like when he came on screen, I was like, yeah, like no complaints, 10 out of 10, no notes. I loved it. Costuming was awesome. I think the action scenes were great.
Lighting was great.
Lighting was great.
Even the quick fight scene was great.
Yeah, I
That
like
was really
that.
on point for the Keatonverse.
I like that they kept like hiding him behind the steam.
Yes.
Like that
That's
was
what they did in the Keaton movies.
yeah. I dug
Like
it.
I said, it's canon.
Yeah, I'm all for it being canon. If only there was another movie that were canon. WB. Fuckers. Release Batgirl. No, it was really good. I like I love it.
Now's your chance to do right. Batman Beyond. Michael Keaton and Ryan Potter.
Yes, please. James Gunn.
My boy.
Listen. Please. I will literally sign over my soul to you. Just give me that. No, I love it. I really don't know what to say about that. I have like no complaints. I thought it was done really
Yeah.
well.
This one is a 5 out of 5.
It truly is. I love it.
Like I said, I was saving your best for last.
Yeah,
When you said Keaton was your favorite, it's like, oh, he's gonna love this.
I think the only thing I wish, because from my understanding, the Spectre is a omnipotent being, which is similar to the Watcher,
Yeah.
where he watches the horrors unfold.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that homeless person
What's the Spectre?
would have been the Spectre. Yeah, give him a little green
Well,
glow to
Spectre
the
is
eye.
also God's righteous judgment.
Yeah, I think that would have fit here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dug it. I thought that it turns out to be a Spectre. Is like, I mean, sure, I'll take the money. And I was like, fuck you, give it back. No, also that was a good thing. I made a comment in a previous episode
Yep.
where I was like, Batman. I feel like Batman's normally associated with being like more cold-hearted and less like compassionate and stuff. I like that they showed that he was still compassionate here.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why I thought this tied in good to the previous episode.
Yeah, I really dug that because not to say that Bruce doesn't use his money to do good in
Right.
Gotham. Like I know that he does, and knowing the Keaton-verse, like you know that version of Batman absolutely does help
Yeah.
when he can. It's just I like that he probably didn't know. Like he probably had no idea that it happened to this cop.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was still there watching over him afterwards,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really dug it.
Yeah. For the record, the cop's wife is going through chemo,
Yes.
and
yeah.
he doesn't have the money to pay for it, so that's why he's about to do something for the mob just to get some extra money.
Mm.
Batman forces him to give the money back, and he ends up doing the right thing. And then the Wayne Foundation gives him a huge check.
It was like 35,000 or something.
Yeah,
like that,
so
or might
it
be
was
more.
350,000, I think it was.
Okay, yeah, makes more sense with subject matter.
But sent him a check for his wife's chemo, and then he's watching over him out the window.
I loved it. I thought it was great. It's what Batman should be. Everybody makes cracks about how like Batman would beat on somebody for jaywalking.
Yeah.
Like everybody makes those kinds of cracks.
This is true Batman, though.
Yeah, this is true Batman.
This captures
this is
the essence.
Yeah, where Batman's like everybody has a bad day. Everybody goes through the ups and downs. If I can help any way I can, I will. And if Bruce can't, Batman will.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It did paint a more protective image of Batman.
Yeah.
And I don't think that a lot of on-screen media portrays that well. The Batman is one of the first ones
Yes.
that I feel like really nails it.
Yes.
I like the Nolan versus Batman movies, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Except for saving the city at the end of Rises.
Yeah, he's just not like quite
the protector.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the one that it deserves.
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't resign yourself to that. Like you can still be the hero everywhere else.
Right. They refer to him as guardian angel at the end of The Dark Knight, but like you don't really see him
protecting.
Right.
Yeah. It's literally just like he seeks out horrible people, and that's about it. Yeah. He just lays a fucking smackdown and strings them up for the police.
It really is more vengeance than justice.
It is.
Even though he says justice, not vengeance, to Damian in some of the.
Yeah.
There's some contradictory stuff with some of the Batman movies.
I feel like Batman's one of those people, one of those characters where it's hard to strike that balance.
Yes.
And like I totally get that because you can't really sway too much either way. Batman isn't too lenient.
Right.
But at the same time, Batman isn't fully cold-hearted.
Right.
Like he is still a person. He's still billionaire playboy philanthropist Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like sure there's that, but Bruce still tries to help.
Right.
Like he still tries to help, and like I said earlier, if Bruce can't, Batman does. And one of my favorite stories to come from the comics for Batman is Batman Noel. Have you read Noel?
No.
Okay. So as you might be able to tell, it takes place during Christmas.
Yeah.
It's basically Batman following this criminal who I think used to be associated with Joker. And this criminal's trying to turn his life around for his family and his kid, and trying to do a lot better. But he gets pulled back into Joker's world, and Batman really roughs up the dad, and he goes too hard on him. But what makes Batman take a step back was seeing the kid.
Yeah.
And that's always going to get Batman through and through. If Batman's laying it down on somebody and then he sees a kid and he's like, oh, maybe I should ease up.
He's going to be like, Robin, no!
He's like, I'm just as bad as Joe Chill. Dad!
I need to chill.
Batman Noel is one of those stories where he realizes that he's gone a little too far.
Yeah.
And he's like, everybody changes. Everybody has an opportunity to start anew and all that stuff. And it's like, you need to do it for your family. If you don't do it for anybody else, if you don't do it for you, then do it for him. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be back here. I think he actually
so he's
said
Terminator now. I'll be back.
Yeah, I think he actually did say that. I think that he was like, I swear, I will be back if you don't do this. But
The Expendables. I'll be back. You've been back enough. I'll be back. Yippee-ki-yay, cowboy.
I hate that movie so much.
I love it so much.
I know you do. I can see why you do. It's why I hate it. Well, I thought that this was really good.
Yeah.
It was that right balance, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because like Batman is hard to match that with.
Yeah.
He can go too hard times and he can't go too lenient, and this was a perfect chord.
Yeah.
I think that I want to see more fan films like this from this team.
Yes.
Because they just nailed it. I thought it was awesome. It was in universe. It was very well done. And just overall, the way that the characters were written just felt like the character.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like somebody's version of it. That felt like Batman. Like even though we didn't get a whole lot of him in it, that was Batman. That was absolutely who Batman is.
Yep.
Who Bruce Wayne is. I loved it. I thought it was very well done. I'm a big fan.
Yep. Yeah, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for sure.
So yeah, WB, to recap, we need Michael Keaton and Ryan Potter Batman Beyond. That could be canon to the DCU, maybe. No, it's probably Elseworlds.
Yeah, I was going to say, it can't really, because they're not bringing back Michael Keaton from
Right.
Brave and the Bold.
Elseworld,
Unless they do. I could be surprised.
Elseworld, George Clooney movie with Tim Drake, Nightwing, Cassie, Oracle, and whichever villains you want. Add a few.
Yeah, like give us
the Bat Family.
Give Schumacher. Has Schumacher passed?
Yes.
I was going to say, I thought he had. I want to
give him a tribute to his films.
Yes, like give his universe at least like a proper send off.
Yes.
If George Clooney came back for the Flash movie, if you gave him enough money and gave him a good script, he'd come back.
He would.
Batman Elseworlds movie.
Yeah. And last but not least, we haven't mentioned in this episode, but we had an animated one. Give us a Elseworlds Gotham by Gaslight.
Oh, yes. Dude, I love that story so much. Granted, I love steampunk stories a lot.
Then you're going to love our next Batman fan film day.
Okay.
Because there's one called Ripper.
Yes, you've told me about it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, save it then.
I will.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We've got our Superman episode up already. Next week we have The Gorge in Brave New World Captain America reviews.
Yeah, let's go with The Gorge.
Can't wait to do these reviews. Thank you for everybody that's put up with us for all these years.
Yeah.
We enjoy doing this. We know it can be a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, we
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
Thank you if you stuck around with us. If you're new, we hope you stick around. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
We have been the Cinema Asylum Podcast. You guys were awesome. Thanks for coming out. God